Welcome back to another Chat and Shit and Gaming. This is a little bit more special thanks to the intro that you've just seen, which is the Terminator intro. Been wanting to code that up for quite a while now, and I finally did so. There's a slight problem with this emulator in that it's not going to play the music. I really don't know why. I've been trying to find out, but the annoying thing is the music on this game is absolutely fantastic, but I can't play it. And the grainy screen that you're seeing now is actually what we had to put up with as Mega CD owners, because back then I think Mega CD had only CD films were pretty ropey. We didn't did we have DVD at this point? We're talking like 93 maybe. Anyway, this game is kind of like a remake or a reimagining. I suppose it's like a remake of the original game on the Mega Drive, and it's a lot better than the Mega Drive. I think some of the magazines, maybe Machine Sega, slated it for being too easy, and I can see why, really, because it was a little bit easier than because I mean there wasn't really much challenge to it, to be honest. So, but I mean the Arnie figures are quite good in the Mega Drive version, so I can't really say it was bad. But to be honest, now that they had the bigger CD, they had a lot more stuff that you can see in this. Hang on, let me start it up. Come on. Alright, pressing the wrong button again. Pressing the mode button for some reason. Not that it's going to work. Right, so, okay, so you got start gaming options. So I'm on difficulty medium. Can change the button layouts, which is basically A is grenade, B is fire, C is jump, which is what I usually like anyway. Sound test and credits. So we'll start the game. Yet another grainy image from the film, but there you go. And there you go. Look at that. If I stand here for a minute, you'll watch the door. Come on. There you go. Nice lightning effects there. You'll start off with a... There's a jump. You'll start off with a gun that's basically doesn't have rapid fire, but you can pick rapid fire up later as an upgrade. The Terminators and the Terminators in the metal thing, and the Terminators in their skin form, should I say, look very impressive. And the small little HKs behind, very good. If I go this way, it's just gonna be health, so I think I'm not gonna bother. Actually, I will do anyway, just for completeness sake. Usually I'll do like two levels of this, but I think I'm gonna show you a little bit more, because with the parallax scrolling, you're quite impressed by it. Come on. Right. Oh, no, that's a bad idea. You can fire up as well. I think I need to go up that way. I usually play this game on easy, so I've not really... here we go. Yeah, that's right, keep firing at the floor and missing me, I don't care. Here we go. And I've missed it completely, so I'll have to go back. So, the pickups. Health, a couple of grenades. Well, it's more seismic charges, or is it grenades? I'm not sure. And a weapon. And look, rapid fire. That's what we wanted. Making short work of the Terminators much easier, and you can hold it down rather than just dab it, so that's good. Come on, keep walking. That's it. Right. You gotta be yeah, gotta be careful at this point, because those things are buggers. There's another one near the end. Oh look, lives I think. Was that I saw? Yep. Don't know where to get them from at the moment. Might have to go around. I might have to jump over this one, which failed. Still got enough health. And now got more. Excellent. Right. What happens if it... No, it's going back there. That's fine. Right, okay, never mind. Ah. Another area. Oh. Shooting at the wall there doesn't really help. Yeah, and you can fire diagonal on the stairs as well, which is always a good thing. I think I'm missing maybe something. Yep, figured as much. Shielding. And that's coming near the end, so I don't want that. So I'm wasting my shielding here. Like a dumbass. Yeah. That thing is just... Ugh. Is there any way to... Oh, there is. Oh, okay. Did not know that one. That's a new one on me. Oh, jeez. Run. Ah. Suppose it pays attention. Pays to pay attention sometimes. And mind you, I don't really have the manual for this, so I'm not sure if the manual would have told you. There should be. Yeah. Oh, folk. Usually it's coming the other way. He's gone. Right. Okay. It's going to be a jump. I'm not sure if these were the same people that actually did the original one. So there you go. There's some parallax scrolling. So you can see the small the fences are right in front of you. So that's, and obviously this bit here. Too busy concentrating on the game to actually take notice of actually what's going on, which is not a good thing, but especially when you're trying to be informative about games. But those of you, excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold, so if I'm clearing my throat, that's why. But those of you who've done Let's Plays generally kind of know it's not always easy to chat stuff and concentrate at the same time. I'm gonna have to get a new controller at some point because this one's... Oh right, I've got to be careful now. This is why I've got to be careful. I think there's another one over here. Yep. Oh, no! Oh, you great wazzock. Well, at least one thing, they've let me keep the gun upgrade. Right, okay, so a little tip here. Just edge to the edge, and you can see him, and then you can take him out easier. So that's the first mission complete. One thing to say about Terminator games, I think most of the Terminator, most of the Terminator games I did actually play, and I think that's only a couple, were actually on the PC. There we go. Nice bit of scrolling with the skulls there. Fantastic. Yeah, the PC games. So there was Bethesda's. What was it? Yeah, it's not Sky. It was the first one. Wasn't called Skynet. Terminator Future Shock. That was it. It was released at the same time as Doom, and it actually. I'm sure some of it's pretty much borrowed from its RPG games, mainly the Arena game, Elder Scrolls Arena, because you can see some of the graphics were used. I think like the torture stuff maybe it feels very similar. It's probably the same engine. I think it was the Xene engine or something like that. But Future Shock is a fun PC game to play, because you can go in, you can go in through doors. You've got driving areas, which for the time that it came out, I think it was a year after Doom, was visually and technically impressive. But I think in all things, sometimes simplicity kind of does a lot better. As an example, I was reading about... Oh, well, that was not clever of me. I was reading about when Tetris got released at the same time as Dungeon Master, and even though Dungeon Master was technically more impressive, people obviously played Tetris a lot more. So I think it was a similar thing between Terminator Future Shock and Doom. More people wanted to play Doom than Future Shock or something like that. I mean, if I'm wrong, let me know. But that seems to be the consensus, because it's because when people talk about FPSs, you never hear about Future Shock over Doom, which I think is it's saddening, really. It's not, I suppose it's just the way things go, but it's like what Bethesda did with that particular game is quite good. They released a few others. There was the sequel to Future Shock, which I think was Skynet, and I'm sure that was a multiplayer only. There was Terminator 2029, which fell... Ooh, have I done myself? No, no. Oh, got myself a secret, excellent. 2029, I think that looked a little bit more like a... turn-based strategy, was it? Something... It wasn't the standard... I say standard, it wasn't the typical... Oh, jeez. It wasn't your typical... Come on. I'm dead. It wasn't your typical speedy, like Doom style. It was more... Yeah, I'm gonna get going there. There we go. Right. So yeah, so it wasn't your typical. Sure, it's turn-based because it just felt like Doom. It's not quick. That's what I'm trying to get at. And what else was released? Terminator Rampage, where you basically went around in office buildings killing things. That was an interesting one. And also, I really should mention Bethesda's original Terminator film. Oh, Terminator game based on the film. That was done in DOS years ago, where you could either play as Reese or the Terminator, and it seemed like an open world environment. And I'm sad to say that I'd missed playing that, because that would have been something to play. I'm not sure whether you can actually play it on DOSBox well enough. Be interesting to see. I don't think you can find it either. Because to be honest, I'll be honest, I've looked at some abandoned websites. You really can't find it for the love of anything. Come on. But I've just wasted half my health. Come on, jump. At least I got 4 lives. But yeah, that's one thing that I regret not playing was the Bethesda's original game of the film, Terminator one, because that looked really interesting and probably quite innovative at the time. Jeez, really trying to kill me with these things. Oh, there's robo-dogs in this, I forgot. This section somewhere. Gotta be careful of those. I've played the not Master System, SNES version of Terminator, and it feels a bit just not as good. Yeah, it doesn't feel as good. It just feels. I know. Oh look, there you go, RoboDog. It just. I know they're more family centric. I get that, but it just doesn't feel right. Oh wait a minute. No. Right. So when that thing doesn't turn white, you can jump over basically. Ooh, hang on. Other Terminator games I played. Oh, Robocop vs Terminator. That was the dog's bollocks. Yeah. I really enjoyed that, mainly for the fact that obviously you got 2 versus franchise and it played out really well, and I keep getting fucking owned. Jump, damn it! Right, so I can't jump through there because that red light's on. I don't think I can get any further than that. You've just respawned that Terminator. Yeah, it was bloody really gory and stuff, and that's not the only reason why I liked it. It was just, I mean, having the Ed 209 gun to go and kill things with was pretty impressive, and it's not something that you usually get. The last Robocop game that I'd played on the Mega Drive was Robocop 3. God, that was awful. Get out of the way, that's probably better. Right. Yeah, I love what effort they put into this for the Mega CD version. It was just worth the... just completely worth it. So if you do find it, pick it up definitely. I do apologise again if there's no music to it, because I don't know why it's not doing it. Any pickups? Nope, but there's an armor thing here, which is always good. And health, that's what we want, after dying how many times? Alright, so I'm going to play to the end of this, and then I'm going to call it. Come on. Because at this point you're making your fight to the time machine thing. Sorry, the displacement machine, should I say? Ooh, pick up. Terminator comics. Oh hell, I've read some Terminator comics. Oh, for fuck's sake! I was just taking off half my health. Great. And now he's gonna. Ah! I think I've only read one Terminator comic, and that was... Oh, which one was that one? Come on. It was... what's it called? Endgame? No, that was no such comic. I don't remember what the... It's obviously they go back in time, there was a group of them, and it ends up with one of them... go this time. No, don't kneel on there so you can get shot at. Ends up with one of the Terminators jumping and punching a hole through the car. I remember that one about it. I don't remember anything else. And I think I'm gonna die soon. Yep, gonna die, so don't get as much. Right, that's it then. Hope you enjoyed this well, not let's play, this edition of Chatting Shit and Gaming. I really enjoyed the intro, and I will see you for next time. Bye.